Good morning, everybody. It is now August 22. Okay, this goes out to Ginger. Um, well, we need proof, Miss Ginger. All right, to my brother Hatfield in Richmond. If you see this video, I got your hat on, brother, and wearing it proudly. But anyway, let me get on back to the facts. There's a lot of bullshit going around that can't be substantiated. I know that's a big word, but anyway, proof is proof. In with Harvey Dent and Michael Bryan, Triple Moore, Jermaine Walker. Until we got proof, we need to hammer the right individuals, because the right individuals, I believe, has got us running in circles. It's like trying to catch your chickens. For people that's tried that, or catching a greased pig, okay, because that's what these people that's out here running this world is, for me, is under, okay. Miss Tucci, okay. The sad part of it is, we done something good for ourselves yesterday by accessing these banks. I did get access and did get a verification for $1 million check, okay, because I did it early. By the time my fiance got around to trying to get to it, because she works, there has been 2 or 3 parts of the automated system that got taken down. So for me, that's kind of like proof without proof, and bullshit at the same time, because if the system was recognizing us, okay, even called the bank. The first teller tells me that I'm verifying name, I'm verifying address, I'm verifying account, the routing, all the different things. She's telling me she needs to send me to another department to finalize some things. Then the next department gets on there, tries to send me to a fraud department. But anyway, beyond that, I'm kind of hoping this shows up, because it's on my cell phone. This is how I'm collecting my info and my information. All right. The main thing is I'm wanting everybody's going to see my real name. Okay. My real name is Bobby Wayne Lewis, not Robert Firestone. Okay. The reason I go by Robert Firestone is my birth name was Bobby Wayne Firestone. I had my name changed. Well, I didn't. My mother did, because of child support from my father. My father's been dead a year or two. He was a coal miner here in West Virginia, run a cutting machine, made pretty good money. He was a slave underground. All right. The first one I'm hoping will show up. It's the Federal Reserve Bank, which is the original that Harvey Dent speaks of. And this is linked to my Amazon. I'm hoping it'll show. Let's tilt the phone back. There we go. All right. This is linked to my Amazon. All right. The next one, the Lesser Bank. All right. America's First. Okay. Name on the account. All right. I do believe what we done yesterday is going to make a, maybe not a significant value to us to start with, but if we keep hammering these people, okay, I'm not telling anybody to do anything. I'm not no lawyer. I'm not twisting your arm. I'm not trying to belittle anybody in anything they're trying to do, because that ain't me. I'm in this for the long haul. The long haul is we're going to have to be in the long haul of this, okay? The actual movement that got started, I do believe it was a key value of Heather and Randall to be in the mix of this at the same time, okay? Miss Tucci, for whoever can get this information to you, the information that we used yesterday with the routing number Um, my understanding, it was spread all over the place and was told that it come from BZ's website on the transcripts. Okay. Um, if this is the kind of game that these so-called overlords or higher beings is going to play with us, why do we see any kind of wanting to deal with somebody that's going to constantly stick us in our back as fast as we move forward? Okay. To you Christians, I'm going to also give y'all a brief definition for myself how I see Christians and friends. Okay. Friends and Christians. Okay, when everybody else steps out of your life, calls you names, makes fun of you, belittles you, takes every credibility that they can away from you, a true Christian and a true friend is the one still standing beside you. Okay, that's my definition of a friend and a Christian. Okay, um, if anybody that really follows Christianity has done their study like they're supposed to, okay, I'm not no well-educated, highly educated individual, okay. I understand the King James Bible. I understand also, I think it was in the 1870s or something, that the King James authors of the Bible writes a letter in the beginning of it for all of us to read, to have an understanding that if they are wrong, they are going to be held accountable for their actions and moving us in the wrong direction. Okay, a lot of these churches out here wearing these $1,000 suits with a grin on their face. You know, if I was going to be a professional con artist, either a politician or a preacher, that to me, that's it. Okay, a true person that's teaching the word is a teacher. It's not a preacher. It's not some kind of ordained crap piece of paper hanging on a friggin' wall. Because if you actually understand the history of our Bible and understand who Jesus Christ was, uh, and the actual true so-called church, it was called the following. They followed Christ. Okay, my understanding too, Christ run around, he was kind of an outsider all the time. The Sadducees, the Pharisees couldn't figure out why that he hung out with the poor, the oppressed, the downtrodden, and he told them straight to their face. I'm not quoting scripture 100%, but he told them straight to their face, y'all got it figured out. Why do I need to hang out with y'all? Y'all the priest. Y'all the ones that claim y'all know. If you did, y'all wouldn't be asking me to leave the poor and oppressed. Okay. Christ also run around with quite a bit of money, my understanding, if you actually follow the history. The Jewish history has these little books, okay, that they spoke of. There was testimonial books, okay, back, I don't know, centuries ago, okay, maybe even older than that. But if you start digging into it, I'm pretty sure y'all will find it. Okay, I can't quote exactly where it's at, this, that, and the other, but I went and looked. This has been many years back, so I have short timers and long timers, not all timers, because it's not all the time. But anyway, the testimony spoke of Christ and the power of Christ, and the unbelievable things that was going on. Okay, he even converted Roman soldiers to people that was convicting him and everything else. Okay, um, the overlords, Miss Tucci, and all these so-called beings. I'm not going to give them the probability that you're giving them. Okay, reason being is, if you do follow history of the Bible and do understand, okay, it's like the Greek and Roman mythology. These gods that was running around back then, I do believe they was running around. They was the fallen ones, sons and daughters, uh, uh, mighty men of old. Okay, that's what these things are. Okay, they're not going to get me caught up into believing that some little old gray alien running around with no dingling had anything to do with creating me. I'm sorry, that's like me trying to believe in the theory that I come from an amoeba, then turned into an ape, and this was the projected outcome of it. And if that's the case, why in the hell ain't I running around with a prehensile tail still yet today? Okay, or any kind of trademarks of that? Okay, Y'all want to get into the DNA blood structure and say we're kin to the apes or this, that, and the other. But we're also in a genetic makeup. If you go study, that we're kin to the grass, the trees. Okay, we're connected to this earth. When God said that He formed man from the dust of the earth, do you not understand what that means? Okay, I'm not here to belittle anybody or be hateful. Okay, on to the bullshit is bullshit. Sometimes there's truth in the bullshit. This is how a lot of times that it's being masked and run over top of our heads. Okay, just like I linked them two banks. Okay, the Lesser Bank and my bank in Philadelphia. Okay, this shows me. Okay, even though I can't access them and use them, this is how I'm running around doing it. Okay, collecting proof and evidence. Okay, because I know how their infrastructure works on how you link things. Okay, they're not going to allow their system to link to something that don't exist. Okay, if that would be the case, all computer hackers in the world right now could have done brought this to its screeching halt by putting in certain things to override certain things. Okay, junk in, junk out. It's a program. Okay, it's got to accept certain things and aspects before it will allow things to happen. Okay, people, when they're paying their bills off or buying stuff from Amazon or eBay or a car or a house or whatever the heck they're doing, school loans, it's showing paid because it's designed to accept payments. Okay, sometimes on certain instances, depending on what you're using, instantly. Okay, it's got to read from one bank to the other to understand, okay, that this individual does have an account. This individual is pulling money from this so-called don't exist account, okay, to pay for this other process known as debt. Okay, for the ones that's scared of jail, go read about fiat currency. Fiat currency is fake. Period. Okay, it don't exist. Okay, for something that don't exist, how is it that you think you're gonna go to jail? Okay, peace and love to all y'all. Triple Moore, Mike, O'Brien, Jermaine. I understand exactly, brothers, what y'all up to, and I wholeheartedly give you props. I understand. There's time to call bullshit when it's bullshit. And like I said, Miss Ginger, either you be rolling out the proof today or tomorrow at the latest, or you're going to be proving a fraud, period. All right? And Heather and them, I hope y'all get out of jail. I really do. Maybe they're playing that game with us. Maybe she does hold the key. Maybe. I'm saying maybe. And Randall do hold the keys to this, and they know it. This is maybe why they're bouncing them around. Okay? They done allowed her to give them the narrative on how they're going to use her, and she's not seeing it. I'm just saying, okay, no proof, no evidence, but things is not really adding up. All right, y'all. Love y'all. Take it easy. August 22nd, the earth didn't come to an end. We'll keep on kicking. Dent, Harvey, brother, keep doing it. I am. Every time I can link one to another, I'm doing it. Sooner or later, these lesser banks and everybody else is going to have to start on the inside. The ones we're trying to fight is going to have to start asking questions to the higher ups. What the fuck's going on? Okay, love you.